American Apparel is definitely not a stranger to controversy. The clothing line, even though it's made in America, usually has very risque ads, and usually they have graphic t-shirts that say things that some people get offended by. But recently they decided to feature some artwork by someone by the name of Petra Collins. And this artwork is particularly disgusting because it is an illustration of a woman masturbating while she is on her period.
Yeah.
So
not buying.
They have now gone way too far, in my opinion. I know. I some people might be into this. I'm not into this. I don't.
Who's into this? There are like three people.
I don't know. Some crazy ass hipsters. You don't know. People. Oh, it's artwork or whatever it is. No, it's not artwork. It's gross. I don't want to see a menstruating vagina on someone's T-shirt. I'm not interested in that.
Well, I'll amend that to say that it might be artwork, and bless your heart. I just wouldn't put it on T-shirts for a mass sale. I don't think you're going to do a mass sale on it. I know what American Apparel does. Everybody knows. They try to grab everybody's attention.
And they succeeded.
No, I know, but I think they've jumped the shark.
Agreed.
I think this is beyond reason, right? So it's one thing to have a giant vagina on a T-shirt. Like, I mean, if there was a time machine and somebody zoomed from 1955 to 2013 and they said, oh, now we put giant vaginas on T-shirts and people walk around with them, right? And then they said, oh, on top, it's menstruating, so it's bleeding. And on top, the woman is randomly masturbating during her period. Like, it's unbelievable. And there's no need for it. It's gratuitous. So, look, we defend, different nudity, sex, porn, whatever you got, we'll defend it, okay? Because we think free society means the freedom to choose. So we're not going to ban this. You choose it if you like, okay? But
I would like to ban it.
You'd like to ban it, but you're not going to, right? But I just think that this is stupid shock value. And I think it's gratuitous. And I don't know, it's bothersome. So that's my opinion, but
I just hate that.
I don't like American Apparel now because I feel like they're like the loud person in the room, like, hey, look at me, everybody. Oh, hey, I'm right here. I know, dude. I know.
They definitely are. And then they have the ads. Like all of the women in their ads, or I shouldn't say all of them, but I do know that some of the women in their ads, like that beautiful young lady, usually work at their store. So they use like their own employees, cool. Which I think is really cool. And I love the fact that their clothing is made in the USA. But then like, I just, some of it is softcore porn. I'm not saying that that's
fine.
Yeah, that one's fine, but come on.
Right.
You know.
So look, but that's it's obviously incredibly suggestive, but it's just suggesting, right? Mm-hmm. And so I've been fine with American Apparel on this note all along. They have sexy ads. I like the sexy ads. Mm-hmm. I like tacos, okay? And
in this context, it might mean two different things.
I'm not sure I want them to do what's happening in this T-shirt. Anyway, so I didn't mind any of that. It's just now I think it's stupid. And the bleeding and the masturbating and look, and then for the first time ever, I might say, what about children? Like, I never care about that. Kids are used to nudity. We're the ones who make a big deal, not them. But if they see a bleeding vagina on a shirt in the mall, they might be like, hey, why is there a vagina on that lady's shirt? And why is there blood coming out of it? And why is she diddling herself? Like, yeah. It's just call me crazy, a little outside the bounds of reason.
It definitely is.